Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to yet another installment.
Oh, let's get together.
Yeah.
It's
This
cute
is
that
my
way.
mom.
Spilling the wine already. Hi.
Cheers.
Cheers. Another fun night.
So what are we making tonight?
We're going to make zucchini and tomato casserole.
Ooh, fantastic.
Sounds delightful.
It's very, very good.
I can't wait to try it.
You've enjoyed it most of your life.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe I've never made it for Ren. You've eaten at our house so many times.
It's
and
true.
It's one of our favorite things.
It
and
is.
I just can't believe you've
Dad
not ever
requested
had
it, actually.
Aww.
Oh, Dad was the
Thanks,
one
Dad.
who suggested that we do this.
Cool.
Being a carnivore, you know, I have a lot of meat recipes, but we'll go the veggie route this time.
Lift it in first.
It's an all-time favorite.
Melting
and melting!
So, what are you going to do first?
Well, the first thing we have to do is cut some onion and some garlic.
I can do that.
I prefer sweet onion very much.
Is it Maya or
I don't know, it just said sweet onion.
sweet onion?
Yeah.
Probably sweet California onion.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to chop a little. You can do this. You want here? You can take my favorite knife.
Okay. Want this whole thing?
Yeah, I think so. And you can just cut it in half and then just cut it in slices because it doesn't need to be chopped or anything. But whole rings are too big. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Fabulous. Just
Absolutely.
use 2 cloves, I think, this time.
Okay. So, 2 cloves of garlic.
Garlic.
And you just smush it like that?
You just give it a whack, and then it's already half cut, and the skins come right off. It's a little trick I learned from Rachel Ray.
She's married, you know.
Yes.
I heard.
I heard that too.
I learned that exact same trick from Ainsley Harriott.
Oh.
Who's Ainsley Harriott?
He had a cooking show for a while. Actually, he had a talk show for a while, but he was on Master Chefs.
Really?
PBS, yeah.
I learned that trick from James and his mom just now.
Happy to pass on.
All right, that's
We're
looking
just going to
good.
mill this. Get some nice.
Fantastic. And meanwhile, James, with your half an onion. Oh, you're doing the whole onion.
Yeah, he's going to do the whole onion because we like the onions. Oh,
Great.
I forgot to always wash up. Always wash up. We are overly germ conscious in this house these days.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have animals running around in this particular kitchen, but we got Dad, so.
Hello there again. Did you want a garbage bowl?
No, that's okay. All right. We're going to start with some olive oil in my little thingy broke.
Okay.
So I'm just going to my stopper somehow.
Okay, so we're going up on a high heat.
Yeah, just to get started.
Okay.
I never measure, so
What
I'm
does
going
that
to guess.
look like? Let's see.
I'm going to guess. What do you think? Tablespoon?
It
Maybe
looks
a
like
little
about
more?
2 tablespoons.
About 2
of oil.
tablespoons, and I'm going to add some butter to that
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
because everything's better with butter.
Mm-hmm.
And the olive oil will let us have a little higher cooking temperature without scorching.
Okay.
So, and we've got the onion
Good advice.
already done. You know, I should have had the pan preheating. I'm going to put about the same amount of butter in there too.
Okay. 2 tablespoons of butter.
Yeah, give or take.
Is that salted or unsalted?
It's salted butter.
Okay.
And, my favorite utensil is in the dishwasher.
Oh, no.
I don't know why I like this so much.
Well, it is the Klingon battle spatula, so.
We all have our little favorite whatever. Okay, we're going to drop. Yeah. Put in the garlic.
And the onions.
The onion.
Kapla!
Okay. So the Star Trek pizza there.
Yes.
Okay, we've got 2 pounds, roughly, of zucchini. I prefer the smaller zucchini rather than a big one. I think they're a little more tender, and you know, you get too big and they get a little seedy.
Right.
So we're going to want to chop these just into little points.
You are like a pro, Mom.
Well, not really.
Watch and wait for Ray.
It's, whoop, zucchini overboard.
So, Mom, you've been making this dish for a number of years. It
Oh,
always
yeah.
turns out well, or?
Oh, sure. You know, it's hard to screw this up. It really is. It's an all-time favorite. Learned it from a friend of mine many years ago. I didn't think my kids would like it, and they gobbled it up, so shows what you know.
So, James, you said earlier that Dad was like a pet somehow?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
What are you trying to say?
Look, I didn't say he was like a pet. I said
We have
he
no
was-
pets. We just have Dad.
We have Dad.
Oh.
You know, he's bubbleDad.
He's very much like a cat. He sleeps and he naps and he eats and he sleeps and he naps and he eats.
Yeah, we're at what day are we on? For this?
84.
Day 84 of the 5th 100-day isolation that he has had to go through for stem cell transplants.
Hi, James. We're going to turn this down just a smidge.
Slacking on my duty.
Slacking on the duty.
Alright. Just so I'll put that. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to want that onion to soften up real nice. I can smell the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it smells really good.
Yeah, nothing like onion and garlic cooking.
And butter and olive oil, delicious.
Very nice.
Very, very good.
Oh, it looks good.
It might have been a tad too much fat, but
Oh, I think we'll eat it. That's okay.
we'll survive.
It's all good
Alright.
fat. It's fine.
Mm.
Now, if you really want to be extra special and do your own tomatoes, go right ahead. However, we find that the recipe ready stewed tomatoes
Oh, delightful.
are absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a lot of work.
With onion, celery, and
And
green bell peppers.
Green bell peppers.
Ready to serve.
Good.
If you've got your own tomatoes and a whole lot of time, of course, hey, knock yourself out. Stew your own tomatoes.
Do
But
this. The recipe originally called for is this an 8 ounce? Yeah, 8 ounce can of tomato sauce. I like to use it as a pizza sauce sometimes.
Ah,
It gives it just
yum.
a little bit of pizzazz.
Sounds good.
Whatever kind you like. Or, you know, if you don't want a little pizzazz, just use tomato sauce.
So, James, you were talking about bubbleDad.
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 Yeah, he's
Don't you mean medical miracle, Dad?
medically unprecedented dad. Yes. This is his 5th stem cell transplant to try to kick that pesky leukemia. Cut! Lymphoma. I'm sorry, a pesky lymphoma.
Well, it is technically.
It's a blood cancer. It's a blood
It's
and lymph
technically
cancer. Yeah.
chronic lymphocytic leukemia.
Oh.
It's CLL.
Hmm.
But it's also considered non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Alright.
Whatever, it's a pain.
Alright, don't, yeah.
What is it, a pain, Dad?
Well, yeah, it's a pain.
It's a pain. Hmm.
But it gets me out of work.
And what's that song you sing? Always look on the bright side of life.
You got to.
That's right.
Life is too short to cry about.
That's right.
Indeed.
So, how's it going?
Just about there.
Just about there.
Looks
We
good.
want them a little bit softer.
Does this get baked too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I wonder if we should preheat the oven.
Mm.
I wonder, should we preheat the oven?
Hmm.
So,
There.
If only we had a magic cooking 8-ball.
so preheat the oven at,
350.
okay.
This is really nice having help. I usually do this all by myself. So, I'd like to do this a little bit at a time so that if you put them all in, it's kind of overwhelming. This way they all get coated a little bit with
Oh,
the
good idea. Looking good.
Okay. And we're going to season those up with a little bit of salt. Because the pasta sprinkle we're going to use has no salt in it.
Mm.
So you need a little bit. And my
Oh.
brand new Buddy Ears pepper
That's cute.
magnet. It really doesn't work. No, I guess it's all right. And we'll just clip this right back on. I need a salt for the other side. We're going to use Penzeys pasta sprinkle.
Oh.
If I had my glasses, I could tell you what was in it. I should know.
One of our favorites.
Oregano and something else. Can't read it, Jim.
Let's see. It contains... Oh, there it is. Okay, sweet basil, Turkish oregano, garlic, and thyme.
Okay.
Right.
You can be as liberal as you like with this. It's
That's very progressive of you. So how much do you think this to coat or?
what? Oh, I don't know. A good sprinkle, maybe. Depending, maybe a teaspoon.
Okay.
You know, dried spices are stronger than
Mhm.
fresh, so. Just so it looks good.
Yeah.
So do it till it
That's
looks
pretty.
good. And that looks good.
It does look
Jane.
good.
Pretty, yeah.
Good job.
Oh, she's so proud of you after all this
I'm so
time.
proud of you after all these years. You can just dump the can of stewed tomatoes
Mhm.
in.
Okay.
However, when you love tomatoes as much as I do,
Which is not very.
which is not at all, I mean, I can handle this, but I take the bigger hunks and chop them up a little bit. I get a little anal. I think it distributes it a little more. So whatever you want. If you want to leave them whole, fine. If you want to chop them up a little bit, it's all good.
I'd say let's stop them up.
Well, I'm going to, because if I'm going to eat
That's
this,
what
I'm
I
gonna
would
chop it,
prefer as well.
because that's just too big.
Yeah.
I've often wondered if I could just use fresh tomatoes. But I don't think it would be the same taste
Right.
as the stewed.
Have you seen like diced tomatoes?
Yeah, but see these, I
But
think the
these-
stewing does something.
The stewing gives it a good flavor, I think.
It gives it a good flavor, and it's, you know, this is stewed with the spices too.
Right,
so,
right. So it's got a.
Yeah. Otherwise, you
extra
got these really
zing.
big hunks, and
Mhm.
it doesn't distribute as well.
That's true.
I just run my knife through it, break them up a little bit. But save the liquid, we're going to use that. And better. Okay. All we have to do is wait for the
That looks great.
zucchini to get done. Yep.
I dropped the zucchini.
To the floor.
I saw that.
The cats would eat it if there were cats here.
Yes, if we had cats.
But Dad can't eat it.
No.
That's the one difference between him and a cat.
Yeah. And, oh, the litter box too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well.
And I tried earlier today to get him to chase a laser pointer, and he was like, I know that's not a real thing. I'm not going to chase it.
I'd say just try to get him on his exercise bike if you can.
Yeah, actually, we haven't been on the bike, have we, today?
I've been on the bike.
Oh, just once.
Just one.
Oh, so you could cover it and let it soften that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You just don't forget to stir it, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Put it on it otherwise.
It would burn on the bottom, right?
Oh, you'd have really done ones on the bottom and
Mhm.
So then on the top.
Crunchy ones on the top.
Zucchini is very tricky, actually, to get just right. I don't know if it's important in this recipe.
Oh, this is
but-
a great recipe for the summer when you've got your neighbors who
Mhm.
have zucchini plants and all of a sudden you can't give zucchini away.
Mhm. Yes, that happens a lot.
Did we ever plant zucchini? When we were young and foolish and did a vegetable garden, do you remember?
I think we did, and that was probably the year that the zucchini choked out all the other vegetables.
Yeah.
It has a tendency to do that.
Pretty much all we had. And we get some cheese, I almost forgot.
Cheese!
Cheese.
Or, sorry, I mean,
Cheese, please. Make it just about there. 'Cause all you viewers will be able to taste this, you know. So we have to make it right. Put the lid back on for a couple more minutes, maybe.
Well, we don't believe in cooking show magic on our show.
Yeah.
We actually make and eat stuff.
Make and eat
it.
So, yeah.
So you don't have a already made one
Mm-mm.
coming out of the oven.
Mm-mm.
no.
No, that would be wasteful, because you know the cats, they never want to eat what we're making.
How are the kitties? Have you
They're all
called
good.
home to see how they are?
Yeah, I talked to the cat sitter yesterday,
Mhm.
and they're all doing fine. She put the radio on for them, and is
What about cat DVD?
going to play cat DVD
Cat
for them as
DVD?
well. So.
Oh, good.
Ah. Tell your viewers that Thomas and your dad were on the same steroids.
No,
Which is
actually,
pretty funny.
you know.
I think the dosage might have been a little different.
It might have
Yeah,
been,
probably.
but
Probably a
that
little
that
different.
fur lossage problem, right?
Yeah, see, and Dad lost his fur, and now it'll come back.
Wait a minute. He did.
Lost his fur.
Thomas lost his fur in a heart shape for us.
Right,
so,
he pulled it out.
that
In a
was
heart?
pretty- Mhm.
Yeah,
Shaped like a heart?
shaped like a heart.
It was for Valentine's Day
He's
last
very-
year. Mhm.
Oh,
He's a romantic
sweet.
kitty.
Yes. Yep.
That's sweet. Okay. I do believe we are ready.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Good.
Dark green.
That looks
And
good.
mix this in.
Okay.
Always use the back of your knife. And dull that blade.
Cooking tip number 12.
To remain to the juice.
Mm.
And then the jar of tomato sauce or pizza sauce, whatever
Yum.
turns your crank. Get that all mixed up.
All right.
You know, you could use probably a yellow squash with this too.
The yellow summer squash in with the zucchini, or
Mhm.
yeah, that would add a nice color in addition to
I don't know if the flavor would be that much different, but
probably not. They're pretty similar.
yeah.
Okay.
You could put yellow. I think we've reached
We've reached critical mass.
critical mass.
So you don't want to boil all the liquid off.
No. That's good. You leave that
Okay.
in. That's the
Okay.
good stuff. And transfer it to a baking dish. You know bacon?
Oh yeah.
Mmm.
This pan has the helper handle.
Yeah. That's my favorite pan. And I noticed you were admiring it the other day.
I was.
So I'm going to check when you leave to make sure we're still there. Now, actually, you could eat it like this, I suppose, if you really wanted to.
Make sure I don't.
Under your clothes? Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh, you know, I know
Yeah, my coat.
where you learned that from, James.
What's that you're drinking out of, Dad?
A Berghoff mug.
Oh, hold on. It's your Berghoff
It's
mug.
my Berghoff mug.
Oh.
Grandma got that for me because I happened to make mention I thought it was a neat mug. And so she kind of flipped it in her purse. And my nieces got all upset. And she says, well, I already paid for it because I left money on the table to pay for it, which really was just a tip for the dinner. But I've got the souvenir of Burgos, and I really enjoy it. It reminds me of Sue's mom. So here's to you.
Cheers to her. Now Burgos gone, so that's going to be worth a lot on eBay.
It'll be there another month.
Well, let's all go steal mugs while we can.
Okay, we're just sprinkling a little grated Reggiano, Parmigiano Reggiano, or just Parmesan, or just Romano, or whatever you like.
How much do you think you're using for this?
1/4 cup.
Okay.
This was about half full.
Okay.
Maybe a little more. Hey, you know, if you like cheese,
Yeah,
put it on.
that's true.
We like cheese.
And hopefully it's not too hot to get into the 350 oven. Now because we made that and put it right in the oven, it should only take about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
If you make it ahead and refrigerate it, you know, it's obviously going to take longer, maybe 30, 35 in a 350. But just so it's all nice and bubbly and the cheese is all nice.
Yum!
Yum.
All right, we'll set the timer.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should set the timer. Set it for 20 and we'll see how it looks. Whoops, I shouldn't be running water.
Curse you, Dorothy! I'm gonna hit you and your little dog too. Help me, I'm melting.
I really don't want to be here, but my wife says I got to get this thing in tonight so I can exercise and get healthier. Such is life.
How many more minutes?
11 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay. 11 more minutes until the casserole's done too, so.
Well, actually, I think it's less than that.
Yeah, well.
What can I say? Curse you, little girl, curse you.
Will this ever be done?
Yeah, it's a shame we don't use any cooking show magic, huh?
And as long as we're hoping for cooking show magic, I would like some cobbler magic. I'd like the elves to come in.
Oh!
It's done!
It's done!
Well, let me turn the timer off.
Okay.
And let's see.
How does it look?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, very bubbly.
Look at that.
All right. Mmm.
All right.
That looks fantastic. How long should we let it cool?
We should let it sit for a couple
minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
And we can
That looks great.
sashay over with the good stuff.
Fantastico. It is Italian, so.
Yes.
All right.
That looks great. That looks great.
Alright.
So here, can I?
Yes, you may.
Dish it up.
No more?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's too good to let go to waste.
There we go. Let's not go into waste.
Ready to add a little bit of the grated cheese on top of the finished product.
Me too.
Mm.
It's easy cheesy.
So I don't know what to do. We usually end while we're watching TV eating our food. Should we converse?
What a concept. What a concept.
So,
Have you seen Futurama?
do you remember that one where the professor built a box and it's got the entire universe inside?
Is it good, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I wanted him to taste it first.
Very good. Very hot.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I really can't, so sorry, guys.
My head resting on a pillow.
Turned out good?
Just sitting back watching life. He's on by.
Very good.
Watching my children chase.
Excellent job.
Cooked.
Good job.
Cooked.
Make
To the cook.
Where's your glass, man?
I forgot to get it. Sorry. Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Jug of wine and a fishing pole, and happy, healthy children that do what they're told. Good guitar, loving wine. Who could ask for more out of life? Well, life's been good to these old weary bones. I don't know much, but what I got is my own. I don't owe no one, and no one owes me. I'm just sitting back in a summer breeze, my head resting on a pillow of leaves. Sitting back watching life ease on by. A jug of wine and a fishing pole, happy, healthy children that do what they're told. Good guitar and a loving wife. Who could ask for more out of life? Yeah, watching my children chase butterflies, making me some green grass pies. Life couldn't get any better if I tried. Yeah, life couldn't get any better if I tried.
Bye.
Bye.